Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope you are fine and stay healthy. Welcome back to my academic presentation. And this moment, I will explain about doing online learning versus offline learning. Which one is better? And in this presentation, I will explain about material of presentation into three parts. And the first, I will explain online learning system in Unpam University. And the second, I will explain the comparison of online learning and offline learning. And finally, I will give a conclusion and I will choose which one is better based on my opinion. And the first, I will explain about online learning system in Unpam University. 2 months 2 months 2 months Unpam changed the way face-to-face learning to online learning. This is because of COVID-19 pandemic. uh, Learning system through website on internet. Online learning in Unpam is held for 6 days, which are divided into two parts of study programs, so that it's 3 days. And English literature schedule on Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. And second, I will explain the comparison about online learning and offline learning. Online learning may be more material delivered than face-to-face learning. But in reality, the student must understand the material provided without help of the lecture directly. And the first I will mention some point about online learning. And number one, the duration of online learning is only 3 days. I take the example. The English literature have eight eight uh, eight course, meaning a course divided by 3 days. It is short. And number two, the materials provided is fast and quite a lot. But the student must understand the material without help of the lecture directly. And number three, online learning make it easy for the student to find the source from the internet and directly copy paste from source. And the second, I will mention about offline learning. And number one, the duration of offline learning is five days. There are two courses in one day, and there is also one course in one day. And number two, the material provided is not as much as online learning, but the material discussed in depth by the lecturer, and question and answer are straightforward in the class. And number three, offline learning is difficult to finding difficult to finding source from the internet because some lecture don't allow to use mobile phone. And finally, I will give a conclusion and I will choose which one is better based on my opinion. In my opinion, online learning and offline learning each has advantage and disadvantage. This can be seen uh, in terms of time duration, understanding of the materials, and ease of finding material resource. And based on my opinion, I prefer offline learning because one day only discuss 2 or 1 course, and I'm better able to understand the material because I ask the lecturer directly, and the written material is more difficult to understand than direct speech. That is the end of this presentation. Thank you for your attention. Sorry if this presentation is incomplete. Thank you, and assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.